Hey, what's up? So today I'm gonna show you one of my setup that I took today on GBP JPY. So if we go on the chart, so on GJ since this level here, we saw the price going down, right? But even if we play in this bearish channel, right? What you can do based on the forwards is to know where potentially you can position yourself, right? So for this example here, nice push to the downside, cover the imbalance, and then drop. You have this bottom here. That could be a good trade, pumped up, respect this top, drop, cover the imbalance, and then a nice push to the upside, and then drop to this bottom here, right? So this is where I wanted to pay attention on GG about this buying zone here, right? So if we go on a 1 hour, I like the fact that do see rejection on the 1 hour at this area. All right, this buy area that pushed previously the price to the upside, right? And also I love the fact that buyers were able to close the 1 hour candle with a wick, right? So I didn't enter here because I don't trade in that session, right? 6 p.m. here. Sydney session, just the beginning. Nah, not really my time. All right. So after that, nice little push to the upside. And then it was around, 2 a.m. just before London. What I saw was this level here. So I didn't enter here. Nice little push to the upside. And I wanted to see if buyers were able to hold this area to push up the price, right? So I was paying attention about here, this bottom. And then 230, nice closure, all right? Here, and I'm gonna show you my setup. There, that's that's the setup. So I'm just gonna put it as replay like this. So just before London open, right? I was paying attention about the 30 minutes, 15 minutes, about his reaction about this level here, this bottom, right? And then when the price dropped, so I was playing this bottom here. And also don't forget the fact that at this area here, buyers show up and I try to take the move, right? And catch it if it goes up, right? So just before the closure of the 15 minutes, I decided to push in myself. So I go on smaller time frame and I like the reaction on smaller time frame. So I go bigger time frame first and then I just look for reaction on smaller time frame. It's very important because sometimes when I just analyze on smaller time frame, people tend to just analyze it on smaller time frame. No, I want to see reaction on smaller time frame. Right. So the 5 minutes did close above here, and then we see a nice push to the upside, right? So after this closure here, I decided to enter the trade. Boom. Nice stop loss here. My TP1 was here. So I went with 1-to-1. 1-to-1 at least. For my TP1, my TP2 was here. And my TP3 was here. So I had in mind, right, at that time, that London session, the opening, right, of London can have more liquidity getting into the market. So if I'm right, it can go in my direction, right? So just before London, saw a nice little push to the upside. And then when I saw the momentum going in my direction, this is where I skipped. I just skipped TP1 and watch it. Boom. The momentum getting to the market and goes in my direction. So I was really happy, and also I skipped TP1 because of the momentum going in my direction. That's why I did it, right? And then boom, TP2 hit. Very nice. And then I was waiting for TP3. So in my mind at that time, it was like, okay, the momentum is very strong on the bullish side, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep my TP3 because the momentum is strong. So it has potential to hit my TP3. But I know we were at this top level, right? But because of the momentum, I decided to hold it and just watch, right? What happened. And then finally, boom, TP3 hit. So when that happened, I closed two of my position and I put my stop loss, boom, here. So closed two position, I had three position on that, decided to put a stop loss right below this low. So if the price reverse, I'm gonna get out at TP2, right? And then what happened after? Wow, beautiful, beautiful setup. Another precision of the execution. So it's not a big setup, but what I like about this setup is the precision of when you get in and then when you decided to get out. So that's my setup on GJ. Just gonna show you the positions. So that's the positions. Yep, here the setup. All right. So this one got stop in profits, right? Because like I said, I moved my stop loss at TP2. Got stopped out. Here in profits, the two position I closed at TP3. That's the setup that I send. Yeah, 324, right, London. And that's the position on MT5. There we go. That's the position. Beautiful precision of the execution. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Also, something that I want to tell you is it's good to trade. How can I say it in English? Because I know it in French. So to trade right, you have to look left. That's correct. But on the left, it's just give you reference, potential area you can look for buys, right? But after that, what is more, let's say, important is the price action at the moment you're trading, if that makes sense. So yes, I take reference on the left to trade right? But I pay attention more about the reaction of the price when it hit the area. Because if you only putting more, let's say, you look left more, let's say like that. So can we have an example? Yeah. So let's say here. So you have this top as reference, right? It's just, I'm showing you that just because it's something I have seen, right? So when people comes to me and I kind of see their setup and how they see the market. So that's why I'm going to show you what I'm waiting to talk about, right? So if you look at this area here, we have tops, correct? But how do you see, right? The momentum is going to the upside. So that's something you have to pay attention, and also where's the bottom and where's the top. So if we still going to the upside because we have a bullish momentum, right, like this, and we have this low here, higher low, higher high, right? So we still respecting an uptrend momentum, right? A bullish momentum. Look at the bottom that create that higher high. And then if we stay above this area, we can still see the price pushing to the upside. Hope it makes sense. So if we were looking at this top, so it is a mistake. Let's say mistakes or misunderstanding of what's happening. I would say like that. It's not the mistakes, but a misunderstanding of the market. And then if you position yourself for short around this area, you know, you can be stopped out. So if you look at the momentum, what the price telling you is, okay, we have this bottom, we have this top, and everything that's playing above this area, everything that's playing above this area, it's a potential pullback to continue to the upside. So that would invalidate this short position here. Also here. All right. So hope it makes sense. That was my setup. And also, what? Yeah, I like what happened next on GJ. So take a little trade here. Was a cute trade, right? Yep, nice push to the upside and then drop. So my understanding of what happened, right? Nice push to the upside. Kind of take the liquidity here, right? A nice little push to the upside. So can say that slightly take liquidity here, dropped, right? We can say take liquidity here, nice push to the downside, right? So if you were looking at this top area for short, that could be a good, also nice trade, right? Nice push to the downside. And then if we look left, what happened at this area here? Bro. This buy area that pushed the price up to the upside, right? Got respected today. But the thing is, it was like past 3 in the morning, 4. I just take my TPs, I just take my profits, and then I was done, right? I was done. Very nice setup, right? Straight up TP3. So that's why I didn't pay attention here for buys right on GJ. After that, nice push to the upside. This bottom got respected. And so if you miss that initial move, bro, what happened after is break above, right, this top, break above this top. So put a line just as a reference, right? Lower high, and then break above. If you were looking at this top area, wow. Close below the top, right? Close below here, and then nice push to the downside. So that would be a nice, also little shorts, right? And if you were looking for a break retest, that could be at least a good trade. Depend on your entry, right? And your setup, your stop loss, whatever it is, but could give you a nice TP1 there. So nice market structure on GJ. Hope it helps you to understand the market better, and see you on the next trade. Peace.